Okay, so here we are again in another video, and today is Sunday, but I'm gonna start the video as always with the DXY. So this is what happened on Friday, okay? We had this break constructor to the upside on the DXY, and then the price moved down with the strength, breaking this round with the H1. I was expecting this to be taken, but it didn't take it in the end, so I adapted about some entries on the other pairs, okay? That of course I have here to show you, okay? So do it like this, and let's see EU. So on EU I don't have much to say, as it stayed. Eliminate this. As it stayed all day long in a range between previous daily high and H1 BOS, so we had nothing to trade here. GU, I was looking for, let me show you on H1. So we had a movement to the upside, and then we broke a structure to the downside, having relevant liquidity on H1 here. And I was looking for sales here, but it took that with a week. The thing is that we had no break or structure to the downside or something, because on M5 the movement was all these candles, bullish candles to the upside. So it took this, and I had no opportunity to trade anything, like or to try nothing on M1, which I took one trade on, well, not took, but I placed a trade here just to test one strategy that I wanted to look for, and I need data, so yeah. So we had nothing to do. We took this round liquidity in H1, leaving a week, but no opportunity to trade. USD JPY, I was looking for buys in this case. Here, show you. Okay, so we had this break to the upside here, which is round liquidity on H1, leaving this round liquidity on H1 here, previous daily low, and we had multiple liquidities as previous daily high here and round liquidity on H1. So after this strong move to the downside, I was looking for buys. We left this week here. We had this break of structure on M5, and I was waiting for this to be taken, but in the end it went up and took the round liquidity on M5 that I had marked up as a target. So it would have been a really nice trade, but I wasn't able to trade it as I didn't have my proper confirmations. USD CHF, more or less the same as USD JPY. What's interesting here is that we had this previous weekly low here. This is a previous weekly low because it's Tuesday, and well, of course this was the low of the week, and then it went up. So we have liquidity here, and of course we have liquidity around here, but I thought it was too far and I didn't look for it. So in this case we took previous daily low, we had a reaction, and then strong move to the downside. It was really nice because when there are so many days falling, and we take some liquidity to the left, probably this is a fake reaction, and we will take this low here. But yeah, that's just my opinion. So previously low taken, we had this break of structure to the upside, leaving a week, so I'm not trading this. Of course, if the market would have opened here, I wouldn't have traded this, as it has a week, and yeah, I just didn't like it. We had no round liquidity too, so I could have looked for a break of structure and one or something, but yeah, we had no breaks of structure. We had this one here, and no proper confirmation for me, so yeah, the other strategy is not accepted here. And then we had this movement to the downside. I waited for the break of structure here. I was expecting this to be taken, or at least a mitigation or something. Better if we took this, but the price started going up, and it just went up into the target, and no more trades for me. Yeah, so this is Dragon Liquidity, or maybe this one. Yeah. This Dragon Liquidity on each one, so I could have looked for sells there. It was out of timing, so no problem, but I didn't see it in that moment, I saw it now. Yeah, the breakout starter is out here, so nothing. And finally, USD CAD. This is the trade that I was talking about, the other strategy. Let me eliminate all the alarms that I had. Okay, so we had this Dragon Liquidity H1 on previous daily high. Usually these weeks are being taken, so Dragon Liquidity H1 to the downside. I couldn't look for buys as it was on Asia. Then we took this Dragon Liquidity H1 with a wick. We took the Dragon Liquidity on M5, and then I look for, it's just a test, so I didn't place this trade, but we had the break of Strator on M1 as I wait for, and we even had this Dragon Liquidity on M1 and then engulfing candle, so it's more or less the same confirmations than the other one, but I look the break of Strator on M1, and then we had this trade here. Probably the break even on 50% would have been here, which is 1 to 1 approximately. Yeah, but so this was my trade to test. The price took the high, but I'm not sure if it would have closed my entry. And then we broke a starter again to the downside, it moved down, and here I would have to look for trades, but I needed this week to be taken. It created a lot of liquidity, so yeah, no trades for me. Well, that's it. I hope you like it, and of course, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.